Live coverage of the 2024 Ice Castle Hockey Elite 3 vs. 3 League on TenbandTV is brought to you by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, located at 5th and Atwood in Oakland, off Route 30 in North Versailles, and on Millers Run Road in South Fayette. Raising Cane serves only the highest quality, craveable chicken finger meals because it's their one love. Their crew makes it happen, their culture makes it unique, and you, the community, make it all worthwhile. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers supports over 30,000 community organizations specializing in education, pet care, self-care, and more. Visit raisingcanes.com for locations, hours, and menus, and follow them on social media at Raising Canes. Matt Popchock back with you at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, Pennsylvania for the championship game of Week 1 of the 2024 Ice Castle Hockey Elite 3 vs. 3 League, and already we have a goal just 10 seconds in scored by Team Saloon, and I believe that's Brendan Walcom with his 4th unofficially on the night. Team Saloon victorious in the second game tonight over Tidal Wave Sports by a score of 7-2. Team Raising Canes victorious in overtime of Game 1 over Gordo's Tacos and Tequila by a final score of 8-7. Once again, the winner of this 4th and final game tonight will receive an additional 2 points in the league standings as Week 1 draws to a close. We'll be back on the air next week for Week 2, next Thursday night, July 11th, beginning at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, right here at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, right here on TenbandTV. Again, there are no penalties in this format, but there are penalty shots in lieu of penalties and power plays with a chaser. And Logan Cooley, who got the first goal of Week 1, has earned himself a penalty shot. And he is stopped by Kyle McLaughlin. I have been asked by my producer to ponder the goal of the night. I might have to ponder the save of the night because Kyle McLaughlin, for a teenager, again, the youngest player on his team, has really stood out for Team Saloon. And meanwhile, at the other end, not to be outdone, Chad Veltri, who played collegiately with Niagara, and Robert Morris. Eric Cooley trying to weave his way through the crowd, but could not. Near side, Justin Gibson. Gibson on the doorstep. That's denied by McLaughlin. McLaughlin, the last 3 years, 161 games played for Esmark Stars, a .230 GAA, a .909 save percentage, 73 wins, 8 ties, 22 shutouts in all competitions, including 13 just this past amateur season. Pretty good playoff goalie as well for his travel team. 8 career playoff games, 5-1, couple of shutouts, .923 save percentage. This kid's got chops. Brendan Walcom, who helped Team Saloon get the scoring started in this championship game, brings it down the right side. Walcom had a hat trick in Game 2, tries to drag it around Veltri with one hand, but Veltri not standing on ceremony. Pendo with speed, has Mooney driving the net. McDonald took care of Pendo. Out in front it comes Gibson, all alone, but can't hit the net. Oh, Gibson might be seeing that one in his sleep. Pendo, currently of the Fairbanks Ice Dogs in the North American Hockey League, trailing the play as Gibson's shot from the left wing side is partially blocked. Shot off the armpit and went just wide. Mooney couldn't find enough space to get it across the line. And here's Walcom on a breakaway for Team Saloon. Walcom makes his move. Lost the puck at the last moment. That was a break for Veltri, honestly. Approaching the midpoint of this first period, still just a 1 goal as Cooley is denied by the glove of McLaughlin. You stop one of the top rookies in the NHL, you better put that on your resume, young man. I hope Kyle has found representation. Let's just put it that way. Eric Cooley bringing it across the line. Cooley behind the net now. Raising Cane's very deliberate now in the attacking zone as Logan has it one more time. Logan makes his move out in front. Oh, too many off yellow jerseys in the way as Cooley gets it back a second time. Eric Cooley on goal, save and save again by McLaughlin. The man's a menace. 3 1/4 to go in period one. A 2-0 lead for Team Saloon as Cooley drives the net. Logan, that is, and again, he is denied by that left glove hand. Out in front it comes. Oh, Cooley couldn't take the centering pass. He was all alone, too, and he's a little exasperated as coming the other way is Alex Gritz for Team Saloon. Gritz to the goal. Lost it at the last moment. Now Veltri secures it and keeps things moving along as it comes up to Logan Cooley one more time. Cooley drafted number 3 overall by the team formerly known as the Arizona Coyotes in 2022. The highest choice ever of a Pittsburgh-born skater in the NHL entry draft. McDonald goes down, but not before he feeds Polosik, and Polosik nuzzles that nylon. The Nittany Lion makes it a 3-0 game late in period one in favor of Team Saloon. LJ Mooney, looking for a quick answer as I untie my tongue. Gibson on the doorstep, that shot partially blocked, and they're parking the bus in front of teenage goalie Kyle McLaughlin. Pendo to the goal, toe drag maneuver, McLaughlin laying out to make that save. And he is doing everything in his power, to steal this Week 1 championship game for Team Saloon. O'Donnell for Walcom down low. Walcom couldn't beat Veltri. Veltri, 21 career wins as a PIHL goalie with Fox Chapel. His brother Anthony also played for said school. Back to center it comes for LJ Mooney. And don't even get me started on that family's family tree. They got hockey all throughout as Mooney goes 5-hole on McLaughlin to get Raising Cane's on the board in this championship affair. LJ, the son of former Sarah Catholic head coach John Mooney, his cousins Eric Cooley, Logan Cooley, both of whom are in action for Team Raising Cane's tonight. Also has a brother named named Riley Cooley, who plays for Penn's Elite, as this one is redirected in by Walcom. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Walcom is having an unbelievable night here in Week 1 for Team Saloon. Cooley to the goal. Can't fake out McLaughlin. Mooney also with a couple of female cousins, Ireland and Kaylee, both of whom played club hockey at Miami of Ohio, by the way. Again, a very, very big hockey family. The Moonies and the Coleys, they're both related. Pretty sure if you go back far enough, we're all related to those two families somehow. As that save is made, sliding across is McLaughlin. He denies Eric Cooley just before the period one buzzer. He doesn't need IC hockey clinics because he's putting one all by himself. Kyle McLaughlin in goal for Team Saloon, helping his team to a 4-1 lead after one here in the Week 1 championship game against Team Raising Cane's. Matt Popchock, pleased to be bringing it to you live here on TenbandTV from the Ice Castle, the trackside rink here, one of two in the Castle Shannon barn. And a festive crowd on night number 1 of this Summer Hockey League 2. Many of the youngsters, we would imagine, and we saw earlier here to see the man wearing number 92 for the red team, Logan Cooley, again, the West Mifflin product, attracting massive local attention with his success as a first-year NHLer. Part of the outfit that's going to be bringing NHL hockey to the Beehive State for the first time ever, starting this fall. And again, the championship game, as the previous games were, divided into a pair of 8-minute periods, or halves, if you prefer. And so the second stanza is underway. Team Saloon controls the opening faceoff. O'Donnell up the boards to Polosic. Polosic toe drag. That shot was partially blocked, I believe, by Pendo before it hit off the protective netting behind Veltri. It comes near side to Eric Cooley, trying to feed Pendo at the side of the net. Nothing doing. O'Donnell takes over in his defensive zone. Polosic in the corner for Team Saloon has a man breaking out in front. That's McDonald. McDonald now behind the cage for Team Saloon. To Sean O'Donnell. Cross ice to Gritz, who's just on now. And that shot pass is deflected wide by O'Donnell. And it takes a wicked ricochet all the way back to Logan Cooley, who breaks up ahead of the play. Cooley unable to outmaneuver Gritz. Two-line pass to Walcom. Walcom. Can he find another hat trick? This time he goes to Gritz, and Gritz is stopped by Veltri. Eric Cooley, right wing side, toe drag. Eric Cooley to the goal, couldn't shoot it cleanly. Now he regains possession, goes to Logan. Logan couldn't slide it into the exposed net. Oh, what an effort by Matt Walsh defensively to disrupt Logan's mojo there as Team Raising Canes is forced to reset. LJ Mooney with hair on fire urgency, missing the cage. Logan Cooley has the rebound, down low to Mooney. Mooney shoots, scores! And Raising Canes, 2 minutes into period 2, makes it a 2-goal game. Mooney goes 5-hole for a second time in the championship final. Walsh off the leg pad and off the protective netting as well. LJ Mooney of Raising Canes. He also now on hat trick watch as that is deflected on goal and steered aside by McLaughlin. And you can break out the chapeaus for LJ all day. 4-3 now in favor of Team Saloon. LJ Mooney, the 2026 University of Minnesota commit, putting on a show here in the last game of the evening. Mooney one more time across the attacking line. Mooney right circle. That shot this time is stopped by the glove of McLaughlin. Tanner Polosic, left side to Sean O'Donnell. O'Donnell, one-on-one with Eric Cooley. He fires wide. Logan Cooley back on, feeding Eric Cooley. Eric Cooley splits the defense. Backhand try wide of goal. Polosic takes over and outlets for Johnny McDonald. McDonald shoots off the glove of Veltri. McDonald, a late addition to the Saloon roster. A defenseman playing for the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs of the Independent Southern Professional Hockey League most recently. From the Cannon McMillan class of 2019, former PIHLer. 2-on-1 for Team Saloon. Here is McDonald to Polosic. Polosic! Glove save Veltri. Approaching the midpoint of this final period. Team Saloon leading by 1, but for how much longer? Here's Cooley. Oh, he just misses the upper 90. Cooley knew exactly what he wanted to do, just couldn't do it. Mooney, who has a hat trick in this championship game, 1 against 2. Drag maneuver toward goal. Oh, McLaughlin just got a piece of that one. Brennan Walcom, all by his lonesome. Walcom to the goal. He shoots. He's stopped by Chad Veltri. That's Veltri's best save of the final game. Pendo from an angle. That's stopped by McLaughlin. Welcome at center, trying to lead it for Gritz. Alex Gritz, snapshot, glove save. Chad Veltri will take that, thank you very much. And he was trying to spring perhaps Cooley, but to no avail. McDonald taking on Pendo. McDonald stops in the left circle, dropping for Matt Walsh. He shoots, he's stopped. The rebound knocked aside by Veltri. Two-line pass to Logan Cooley. Cooley to goal. He's stopped by McLaughlin. Cooley against McLaughlin has been the preeminent David against Goliath matchup of the evening. By and large, I'd say David's had the upper hand. Oh, what a pretty snipe there by Justin Gibson, and we are tied at 4. Team Raising Canes gets the elusive equalizer, and they nearly take the lead right off the subsequent turnover. But officials have other ideas. Now we're quickly back to action. Final 2 minutes of this championship game. Brendan Walcom for Team Saloon. He fires wide. Pendo in the corner. Turned over to O'Donnell. O'Donnell off the toe. Rebound. Oh, Walcom couldn't turn it over to his forehand. Otherwise, that would have been an easy goal. That shot is blocked off the stick of Polosic. Good cycle here. Late in regulation by Team Saloon. Polosic out in front. Steered aside by Veltri. In the corner is Walcom to O'Donnell. O'Donnell shooting, stopped by Veltri, who cut down the angle. O'Donnell with great determination. Walcom hit the side of the net, trying to do the Sidney Crosby one-timer from one knee. Walcom. That shot is high and wide. Vis-a-vis McDonald. Final minute of regulation. Johnny McDonald one more time for Team Saloon. Deflected on goal, and it's in! Oh, better lucky than good for Matt Walsh as he just dribbled it across the goal line. And Team Saloon takes a 5-4 lead in the final minute of play. LJ Mooney for Gibson. Gibson finds a quick equalizer. Just like that, it's 5-5. And a turnover to LJ Mooney. Mooney between the circles. Mooney, cross ice for Eric Cooley. Cooley shoots and misses. Logan Cooley, can he put on the cape and play hero? He's stopped, and another save by McLaughlin. 15 seconds left. LJ Mooney, deep on the right side. Behind the net now, trying to go to Cooley at the side of the net. 5 seconds left. Cross-ice pass is broken up, and for the third time in 4 games, we will play a sudden victory session. Team Saloon 5, Team Raising Canes 5. Whoever gets the next goal gets 2 extra points in the standings. Live coverage of the 2024 Ice Castle Hockey Elite 3 vs. 3 League nearing its conclusion for week number 1 here on TenbandTV. Matt Popchock, pleased to bring it to you here at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon. Again, this will be a 3-minute running clock overtime. Should it be necessary, a sudden death shootout will follow. The protocol has been for the teams to switch sides before the overtime period. And they will do just that. Raising Canes victorious in game number 1 in overtime over Team Gordos. Looking to go 2 for 2 in the extra period to win the week 1 championship here in Castle Shannon. Mooney and the 2 Cooleys out here for Raising Canes. It's O'Donnell, Walcom, and Polosic, all of whom have had fine games here tonight for the Saloon to start the OT. And O'Donnell has it on the off wing, dropping for Polosic. Polosic to O'Donnell in the corner. Up top now to Polosic. Cross ice quickly to Walcom. Had a little trouble taking the pass as he's pressured now by Mooney. Mooney sticking to him like glue, and Walcom thinks he took a stick to the face. Well, play continues in any event as Logan Cooley has it, and he is absolutely flying toward goal. He shoots! And how did that not go in? Oh, Cooley breaking the sound barrier to try to end this game for Raising Canes. And now he's up ahead of the play, and he takes the lead pass. Logan Cooley to the goal. Oh, he's stopped twice by McLaughlin! You've got to be kidding me! 1 minute into the OT period. McDonald's snapshot is knocked off the glove of Veltri. LJ Mooney trying to drop it for Pendo, but McDonald would have none of it. And Saloon takes it over. Team Saloon across the blue line. With it is Matt Walsh. Walsh dropping for McDonald. McDonald shoots! Oh, what a save by Veltri. Midway through the overtime period now. And it's still loose on the doorstep. Veltri trying to pin it and win control, and somehow, perhaps with some bargaining from the hockey gods, he gets control of that disc. And LJ Mooney will now direct the play to Pendo. Time ticking away in the OT period. Pendo taking his time now as Gibson circles. And Gibson will break it out now for Pendo. Pendo over the attacking line toward goal. Gibson unable to finish the shot pass. Loose puck in front, controlled by Team Saloon. Under a minute to go in the OT. O'Donnell across the line. To the side of the net for Alex Gritz. He's stopped at a bad angle by Veltri. Team Saloon changing on the fly. Team Raising Canes using the boards to get that puck to Caden Pendo. He's poke checked quickly by Polosic. And up it comes to McDonald. Final half minute of overtime. McDonald cross ice, one-timer, stopped by Veltri! Oh my! Both goaltenders with Herculean efforts in this extra session. 15 to go before the shootout. Pendo almost seems like he's playing for the shootout as he outlets now for Logan Cooley, who almost turned it over to McDonald. 3 seconds left. Raising Cane's not going to have enough time as the buzzer sounds, and there will be a sudden death shootout to decide the Week 1 championship. Three periods, not enough for Team Raising Canes nor Team Saloon. And so the Tendies, it appears, will switch sides one more time. Officials clarifying the roles of the shootout with both benches, we can presume. Now, you came here for excitement. Week 1 is certainly delivered. A shootout to decide the Week 1 championship game, and shooting for Team Saloon will be Sean O'Donnell. O'Donnell to the goal, denied by Veltri. Logan Cooley to shoot first for Team Raising Canes. Cooley with a deke, a shot. Oh, what a save by McLaughlin! We fancy! And we remain goalless in the shootout. What a night for Kyle McLaughlin in goal, regardless of how it ends. Walcom shooting for Team Saloon. He too, deliberate. Walcom to the goal, he scores! Can McLaughlin make one more save to nail down the victory? LJ Mooney trying to keep his team in it. does! Counting regulation, his 4th goal of the game. So we go to another round of shootout hockey. Tanner Polosic for Team Saloon now. Polosic is stopped by Veltri. And with volume. Can Eric Cooley sew it up for Team Raising Canes? McLaughlin makes himself big. Cooley to the goal. He is stopped. I tried to say stopped and denied at the same time. 6.5 dozen. It's Kyle McLaughlin's world, and they're just living in it. Alex Gritz for Team Saloon. He comes to the net. Oh, one too many moves. Veltri stayed with him. Justin Gibson for Raising Canes. Stopped by McLaughlin. Johnny McDonald, can the last-minute addition to the Team Saloon roster put his team ahead in the shootout? McDonald stopped by the glove of Veltri. Oh, both goaltenders just completely dialed in right now. It has been impressive. Caden Pendo with a chance for Team Raising Canes. Pendo to the goal, stopped by Kyle McLaughlin. And he's seeing beach balls out there for Team Saloon. Matt Walsh, the Bishop Canavan legend, with this puck to the goal. He's stopped by Veltri. Chris Conway, the former Bethel Park Blackhawk. Speaking of PIHL alumni, he's poke checked by McLaughlin. Perhaps the uncut ice making a difference there, as Conway had some trouble controlling that puck on the deke. Sean O'Donnell one more time. He's stopped by Veltri. So we'll go Olympic style as O'Donnell shoots for a second time. And here comes Cooley, Logan Cooley, back around for his second shot of the shootout. Logan Cooley to the goal. Save again by Kyle McLaughlin. Unreal. Buy us some peanuts and Cracker Jack. We don't care if we ever get back. And we might not, the way these goaltenders are playing. Brendan Walcom taking his time. He goes to goal. He can't beat Veltri. LJ Mooney, can he score again in the shootout? Goes wide left this time. Moves, fires, stopped this time by McLaughlin. Tanner Polosic shooting for a second time. Polosic to the goal. He's stopped by Veltri. Eric Cooley will try his luck a second time for Team Raising Canes. Cooley fakes, shoots, scores! Team Raising Cane's your Week 1 champion as the marathon shootout is ended by Pittsburgh's own Eric Cooley. An ECHL All-Star with the Norfolk Admirals. He's still got some moves out there on the ice. And he goes 5-hole to win it for Team Raising Cane's. So in the shootout, Raising Cane's defeats Team Saloon by a score of 6-5 and wins the 2 extra bonus points, and with it, the Week 1 championship title. Live coverage of the 2024 Ice Castle Hockey Elite 3 vs. 3 League on TenbandTV has been brought to you by Gordo's Tacos and Tequila. If you're in the mood for Mexican food with an emphasis on braised and smoked meats and everything made from scratch, look no further than 131 Shiloh Street on Mount Washington. Gordo's offers a wide variety of juices, seltzers, and adult beverages to wash it down. A happy hour 4 to 6 Monday through Friday. Late night deals 10 to midnight every day. Open noon to midnight daily, available for online ordering. Follow them on Instagram at Gordos_PGH and make your reservations now at GordosPGH.com. Gordos, eat, drink, live. There's still plenty of time for you to sponsor our live coverage of this Ice Castle Hockey 3 vs. 3 Elite League on TenbandTV. Each team showcases current and former players with NHL, AHL, ECHL, International, NCAA, OHL, and Junior A experience. Each week we will broadcast to a worldwide audience, live and on demand, and free on the TenbandTV Sports channel, online, on Roku, on Amazon Fire, and on our new TenbandTV YouTube channel. Buy a full season package now, get full sponsorship benefits for our 2024-2025 season of hockey coverage, which will include the PIHL, College Hockey Mid-America, and College Hockey East. Visit tenband.tv and click Advertise to learn more. Use the discount code TBTV-Hockey at checkout for 10% off your buy. And we will say bye-bye at last from the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon. Thank you, Todd Kazarowski. Thank you, Michael Lyman. Thank you, Kennedy Kazarowski. Thank you, Tyler Murovich. And thank you for watching and listening. Raising Cane's wins the Week 1 championship in a shootout over Team Saloon by a final score of 6-5. I'm Matt Popchock, and that is all she wrote for Week 1 of the Ice Castle Hockey Elite 3 vs. 3 League on TenbandTV. We will see you next Thursday night here in Castle Shannon.